Hi friends, thank you so much for choosing to practice with me. I know there's a lot of yoga out there on YouTube, so I'm so glad you found your way here to my channel. I'm Sarah, and welcome back. If you've been here before, welcome to new folks. We're taking a very down-to-earth, accessible, all levels yoga practice, a little bit chilled out practice today. You just need a mat, no props or anything, and we're gonna get started, so thanks again. Sitting on your heels, letting your tailbone drop down, and lifting up through the crown of the head. Resting your hands in your lap. Take a couple of moments to arrive in your body and in your practice today. Checking in with how you feel. Letting your nervous system relax as you allow the base of the seat, the sitting bones, the tailbone to drop down toward the floor, and the shoulder blades relax. And you notice your breath for a couple of rounds, bringing you more fully into the moment. And we're bringing our hands to heart center, and we're recognizing your own compassionate center, finding compassion for wherever you're at today. And you can always back off if you need to at any point in this practice. And what's your intention for practicing? What's your reason for stepping on the mat today? Let that intention help guide the effort and the energy that you put in. Trusting that right now, in the present moment, everything is fine, just for this moment, even if it doesn't feel fine. On your inhale, let's reach the arms up. Take a big open T with your arms and rotate your palms to face up, and find a little bit of a back bend as you inhale. Lift your heart. And then exhale, we're gonna melt the belly over the thighs and gently come into a child's pose with your knees together if you can. Start to bring the belly down on tops of the thighs. And you can wiggle your hips a little bit as you tune into the space of the inhale, filling into your back ribs. And the long, slow exhale, emptying out the breath. We'll root through the tops of the feet on your inhale. Let's wave forward through the crown of the head, and then we'll exhale, press back, hips to heels. Inhale, wave forward, spread the chest. Exhale, glide the hips back. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, pressing back. So this is what one of my teachers calls baby glee. So it's like one of the developmental movements. When babies learn to crawl, they start to kind of do this movement. So we're tuning into that innate and developmental movement pattern. So then send the hips toward the heels, tuck the toes underneath, stretch long from the pinkies to the hips. Press the hands away, and then lift your knees and come up into a downward dog. And we're gonna drop that right heel down a little more and soften the left knee and press the left hand away from the right heel. So we're trying to stretch into that right center calf a little more. And then we're gonna switch, left heel down, right hand presses away. And then switch, left hand presses, right heel drops. And then switch, right hand presses, left heel drops. And let's wave into a slow plank pose, bring your knees down. Exhale your way into child's pose again, feet are flat. And then tented fingers, slide your right foot forward a little wider than your right wrist, coming into a lizard position with the right toes turning out slightly. And let the inner thighs sink forward and down for a moment. Spreading your chest. Then tuck your left toes, lift your left thigh, and start to straighten that right leg all the way. You can shorten your stance a little bit and spin that left heel down. And we'll take a little wider legged version of our Parsvottanasana. So straightening that right leg as much as you can. And it can feel interesting to wag your tail a little bit as you let your head go. And keep drawing that right sitting bone back. And then as you look forward, drop your left knee down and slide that right leg straight back. The toes are curled underneath. We're gonna press that right heel straight back and feel a little bit of a stretch through the right calf. Then bring your right knee toward your nose, round the spine, and then extend the right heel straight back, flex the foot. Take a moment to pause If it feels available, you can hover your left hand off the ground or extend your left fingertips forward, thumb up. Inhale, lift the heel and hand. Exhale, release hand and knee. And drop your belly on the inhale, look up. Exhale, press back into downward dog again. And let the head shake out. Then wave into a plank, bring your knees down. On your exhale, come into your child's pose, hips to heels. And then tented fingers, lift your belly, slide your left foot forward a little wider than the wrist. Left knee is over the heel. Pausing here with soft shoulders and soft eyes and soft jaw. Feeling that left thigh bone plug right into the hip. And then tuck your right toes, lift your right thigh, spin that right heel down and start to straighten your left leg all the way. And gradually we'll fold. And we're gonna let the head go. We're gonna let that right hip point roll toward the ground. And straighten that left leg a little more. And then go ahead and bend your right knee. Right knee is under the hip. We're gonna slide that left leg straight back and curl the toes under and press your hands away from that left heel and press that left heel back and lift the left thigh bone up. So we're stretching into that left calf a little bit. Then knee to nose, round the spine, extend that left heel back, hover, and if it's available, extend your right fingertips forward, thumb up. Look forward. We're gonna inhale, lift the heel and hand. Exhale, release hand and knee. And then drop your belly, spread your chest, inhale. Exhale, lift up to downward dog again. And in this downward dog, walk your hands towards your feet. So we're gonna come into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Let your head hang. And take your hands behind your calves. Bend your knees quite a bit when you inhale. Lift up, you can look forward, and then exhale, straighten the legs and fold. And wish you had a hair elastic. And then inhale, bend the knees, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then bend, last time. Exhale, fold. Take your hands onto your back, interlace your fingers, wring your arms away from the back. Shake your head out, yes. And then drop your tailbone down right between your heels. Drop your tailbone down right between your heels. See how that feels? You can touch your fingers forward. And then we're gonna roll forward right onto tabletop position. Walk your hands forward into a modified plank and come all the way onto the belly and take your feet flat. Reach your arms around and lightly interlace your fingers. Root through the pelvis, lift everything up. Shalabhasana. Engage your gluteal muscles. Spread your chest on the inhale. Exhale, palms under elbows. Come up into tabletop. And then we're gonna walk the knees forward, cross your ankles, sit behind the heels. Uncross, bring your feet on the floor. Hip width distance. Take your palms behind you with your fingertips pointing toward the front of your mat. And then lift up your hips into reverse table. Take a big inhale, lift your hips, gaze up. Exhale, we're gonna melt down. Let the sitting bones drop. Lift your toes and then lift your feet. Let's take a moment to turn on the lower core. Lift your heels a little bit. Good. And then very slowly step the feet onto the mat width distance apart, and take a few gentle windshield wipers side to side, wringing out your lower back and hips. A challenge would be to have one hand on top of the other and kind of wring them out without the support of your hands. It's kind of a challenging mobility effort. Core strengthening. And come back to center. Rest your hands on tops of your feet. Drop your chin. Then we're going to slowly come down onto your back. Coming on to the back, rock, roll, massage your lower back into the floor. Extend your heels up toward the ceiling. And then press your heels open toward a V shape, any degree. And then bend your knees very deeply, coming into full happy baby. Reach for the outside of your ankles or your feet. And let a nice exhale out your mouth. Letting go of the stress of your day. Coming back into the calm nervous system. We're gonna release the feet, give the feet a little stamp, a little temper tantrum stamp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's release out into a brief shavasana for today. Let the whole body soften and relax. Feel free to cover up with clothing, socks, or blankets, whatever you need to get comfortable. I think I'm gonna throw my sweater on. You can have your arms resting alongside your body or anywhere on the torso. And let go of effort. Let go of any pressure you're putting on yourself. Let go of any pressure that the outside world is putting on you. And be with the breath and be with your innately compassionate heart, your innately good self, your innately peaceful nature. Coming back to a sense of connectivity with everything. A sense of letting go into the flow. Just for the moment. And let's tune into an awareness of the inhale, bringing light and space, contentment, joy, and even gratitude for anything at all into your cells. Choosing what you want to invite, choosing what energy you want to focus on, and letting go of anything that you're kind of ruminating on, or maybe you're stuck on or worrying about. For right now, let it be. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. And when you're ready, reach your arms overhead, take a resetting stretch, big full inhale. And we're gonna exhale, bring the knees in for a gentle hug, rocking side to side, thanking your body for all it does, thanking your whole self for showing up on the mat. And when you're ready, slowly make your way over to either side and mindfully press up to sit. Coming up to sit tall, just take a couple shoulder rolls, breathing through the nose. Coming into your seat, find the shoulder blades gliding down the back and float the arms out and up for an inhale. And exhale, gather the hands down right through the central channel, connecting the thumbs to the center of the chest. Honor your effort, honor yourself for showing up, and I honor you and I thank you and wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. And I'm ever grateful for your presence in my yoga community. And if you like this channel and you enjoy my videos, you can subscribe. I post almost every day, pretty manically right now. Not sure how long I can keep up the daily posting, but I'm really enjoying growing the channel and just went over 3,000 subscribers today. So thank you for subscribing and supporting this channel. You can share it, you can like it, comment, all those things. Engaging with it helps boost up my audience and helps me spread yoga and bring hopefully more peace and joy and contentment and more well-being to more people. You can hit that super thanks button to support me. I always get a lot of joy out of that, and I respond to every comment that's nice and respectful, so I hope to hear from you. Okay, take care. See you next time. Keep it up. Bye-bye.